Alright guys, coming back at you another video. We're doing our first survival box unboxing today. This is another one of those subscription boxes. As you guys know, I'm subscribed to BattleBox now, and I'll be doing more videos for them. Or not for them, but for BattleBox. Looks like this is upside down. That's nice. Alright. Survival boxes. This is the alpha. There is a few different levels, and we'll go over that here in a second. So let's look at this, and you get, this is the welcome box, I believe. Because this is my first one. You get a Welcome to Survival box, a subscription. Really just some information about the company. So, now let's look at the boxes you get. This is the alpha. You get there's alpha, a beta, or a bravo, excuse me, and then there's a gear only. Now this is going to have mostly food storage items in it. This is, and some prepping items. I didn't do the gear one as much because I figured with BattleBox I'm going to get tons of gear. I did this one, the alpha box, because it gave you all the food storage things plus water. The Bravo only gives you water, and only gives you food. This gives you both, so it gives you more for your money, in my opinion. The total value on this one is $76.76. The subscription box, I believe, is $40 bucks a month. I think it's $40, so it's a little bit. It's a good deal. Well, the reason why I did this, and I'll tell you before I get into it, is I like the fact that, and you'll see a lot of the contents are food storage related items and prepping items. And what I liked about it is it kind of forced me to every month prep a little bit. You know, put some money aside. Obviously, this box, $40, and get a shipment every month of food storage, other kind of prepping items for emergencies. So I thought that was really a good reason to get it. It wasn't necessarily like BattleBox where you're gonna get, you know, a knife of the month and you're gonna get all this other cool gear. It was more, okay, I need this stuff. I need to keep building up my food storage, my water, you know, my emergency supplies, and you know, you get a package every month, so it's cool to open. So this is the alpha box. Now with the welcome box, you get this little binder here, and every month they send you information in this binder. Well, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff in here too. So what? Oh, there's a knife. Cool. My favorite fire starter knot. Anyway, so they give you these little cards, and every month you're gonna get a new card, and they give you this binder to put these cards in. So you got this little survival book. I think this is a really good idea. And this one, it's campsite selection for backpackers. Just a basic thing, where to sleep as far as bears are considered, where your kitchen area should be, etc. So really cool. And we'll talk about this gear here in a second that came with it, but cool little binder. So let's put that aside. That comes with your first box, and then each month you get a new card. Alright, so let's get into the box. First thing on there, we have a Wise 25-year storage meal. This is what Wise Food Company, similar to Mountain House, other food storage companies. I have a bunch of other stuff. This is teriyaki rice. This is just add water and you're ready to eat in minutes. So very good long-term shelf life. These usually have a shelf life of let's see, it doesn't really say the expiration date on here, but they're usually 20 to 25 years. These are actually made locally by Wise is actually a local company to me in Utah. So good stuff. So you got teriyaki rice. So there's a food storage item to add to your food storage. You've got a cheesy lasagna, another good item. Again, just add water, ready to go. Freeze-dried meals are awesome for food storage. Like I said, long shelf life. Okay, so you have an emergency water pouches. These are good to throw in your bug-out bag because they don't weigh as much as a water bottle does, and you know, you have 4.5 ounces of water, not a ton, but I have a whole huge box of these things in the house, and this is part of my water storage. But I'll probably throw these in my bug-out bag because they don't take up a lot of space, and it's valuable drinking water. So you get those, and you get a flashlight with this. That's cool. See, I actually got gear that I wasn't expecting. Where is said flashlight? Got some batteries, a little generic first aid kit. Hey, that's a nice little fire still. That's cool. Is this the flashlight? I'm guessing this is the flashlight. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is a junk flashlight. Ultra Fire. This is something you can actually buy. Oh man, look at this. This thing's just completely loose. It just popped off. Okie dokie. Yeah. Don't know that I would use this. What do they have this listed at? Oh, $6. Yeah, it's definitely a $6 flashlight. Looks like it takes AA batteries. That's probably why they gave you some. Yep. That one is probably not going to get used, and it's kind of a junky light. I've got much better lights to use, but it wouldn't be bad to throw an emergency kit for your kid or something like that. That's probably actually exactly where it's going to go in one of the earthquake kits we have for the children. Get that, you get a survival blanket, which these are always good to have. Can't have enough of these in your emergency kits. Zeus AA batteries for the flashlight, and just for anything, always good to have AA batteries. Not a big deal there. 550 reflective paracord. This is the UST stuff. Yep, you can buy this at Amazon. We can buy it on Amazon. You can buy this at Walmart. This is 30 feet of cord. Cordage is always good, so no complaints there. Reflective survival blanket. Okay. Those are your heirloom seeds. Okay, how is that different than the survival blanket is the question. Am I missing something here? I pulled everything out of that binder, right? Yep. Huh. Don't know what the difference is. I don't know if they're counting that twice or what, but I only see one emergency blanket, so that's interesting. Maybe that'll turn up here as we get through this stuff. Waterproof match container. These are awesome. Good to have. This is the Coulihan version. I like the ECO one better, but this is definitely nice to have. Waterproof matches, and you get a waterproof match holder. Or, excuse me, a holder and the matches there. So those are good. 40 count of those. You have a Ferromag steel fire starter. That is this, I'm sure. Yep, there's your ferro rod. That's actually not bad. I mean, it looks pretty standard. Probably like a 4-inch rod. It has a decent striker. It looks a lot like the Uberlinden, I think that's how I say it. Have one that glows in the dark. I'm not sure if this one glows or not. It may or not. We'll test it out. Always good to have another fire steel. Instafire cooking, heat. This stuff. Oh wait, is this the other? No, that's the knife. This stuff is garbage. This is not the best fire starting material out there. I'm releasing a video here soon, guys. Top 10 fire starters, fire tenders, because you can technically consider the ferro rod to be a fire starter. But anyway, I tested this stuff and it's not the best. Better than nothing, yes, but doesn't light very easily. Doesn't last very long. Definitely not water resistant. So, yeah, it is what it is. It costs like $1 at Walmart too. What do they got it listed at? Yeah, $1.99. So pretty close. Okay. UST survival candles. Well, it looks like these are the survival candles, but they're not UST. That is definitely Coulihan. So they got their brands mixed up, guys. These are, again, nice to have on hand. This is a nice little emergency kit. You could just keep all this stuff in a box together, and you got everything you need in the case of short-term emergency. So your first aid kit's a basic Johnson & Johnson store-bought, essentially a boo-boo kit. It's got some cleansing wipes and some Band-Aids and some small gauze. So one you would find at Walmart, one that a lot of people probably have. I have much more inclusive kits, but it's always good to have one of these on hand, especially like in your car or something for your kids. So there's definitely value in that. I already looked at the binder and the card. We showed you that earlier. And non-heirloom survival seeds. So this is one of the cool things too, is they give you these seeds. Every box comes with a free package of heirloom seeds. These are non-GMO. These are tomatoes. So, hello, tomatoes. Start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before frost. Take 80 days to mature. These are so good to have in case of emergency and in your food storage. I have a whole ton of these actually. I've got this bug out seed kit thing. These are going to go right with my food storage. In fact, I'll put it over there right now. Same with the Wise, because that's all part of it. So, and we have a K-bar knife in here, and this is called a let's see, Adventure Piggyback. Pretty basic little fixed blade. Yeah, pretty small. I don't actually see that listed. Oh, survival knife. There it is. I skipped over that for some reason. Survival knife, 12, 13 bucks there. So overall, guys, your value is definitely more than what you pay. You pay about 40 bucks for the Alpha. I got $77 according to this of gear. Plus the knowledge of the binder is really nice. That's going to be something really cool. I like that they send you monthly food storage. You don't have to do the Alpha to get that. You can do just the beta and you get the food items every month. It also comes with some other items, but I'm going to keep doing the Alpha box. I think it's a good deal. Then you have this, same with Battle Box, you can use that as Tinder. But I think, you know, for 40 bucks, it forces me to put some money aside every month for prepping, and that's the way I look at it. Because I go through phases where I'm like, oh, I'm super into prepping and I'm going to do all kinds of stuff, and then I'll go through other months where I'm not doing it. So this kind of makes me budget $40 a month, and I can get prepping gear. And obviously a lot of this has value. If you don't have use for it, you could sell it. You could trade it with someone. There's all kinds of value that's going in the food storage as well. So that's more what I was interested in, the food storage, water storage, or water aspect of it. But it definitely came with some nice stuff. And again, this is the welcome survival box, your first box. So from there on out, then you have a monthly theme similar to BattleBox, similar to the other subscriptions. In my opinion, BattleBox is still the best box out there as far as value and the items you get. But this is a cool one because, again, it forces me, I've said this 3 or 4 times now, let's be repetitive, it forces me to prep and to save, put aside some money every month and automatically get a box of goods. Now, a lot of people are going to be naysayers and say, well, you could just put that money aside and then spend it on items, and yes, you can, but you're not going to get this value. You're not going to get $77 worth of product for 40 bucks. That's almost half off. It's a really good deal. A lot of this is very useful. Paracord, fire steel, knife, candles, emergency blanket, the food, first aid items, all very, very useful items and good to have. So, guys, that's my first video on the survival boxes. Let me know. Comment down below if you want to keep seeing these. I think I'm gonna keep doing them just because, like I said, the budgeting aspect and prepping every month. But I'll keep doing the videos regardless if I keep getting the boxes. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video.